Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So, those of you that are yet to subscribe and you have not subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button, like, share, and also make your comments. I would love to watch out for it. So, let's take a look at Apple stock for this week, which is the first week of January. We are going to analyze it from the higher time frame to the maybe 4 hour time frame to be able to understand this movement. So, this is the monthly time frame here, which is the higher time frame that we talked about. So let's start with this movement from 2018. So I want us to be able to understand this movement itself and why we'll be moving such way this week. So when you take a look at this movement, which is around 2018, you can see that Apple stocks was giving us a bullish move. At one time in 2019, right? At one time in 2019, Apple stocks was actually trading about $38, right? Then it got to its peak of about 180 plus dollar. Let's say $180, right? So during that time, I think it was about 3 years. So Apple stock was giving us a bullish move. You can also see that you can clearly see an higher highs and higher lows. That is one. You can also see that this price is trading above a 10 period moving average. Now, those of you that don't really know at this moving average, once your price is above this 10 period moving average, then what you should be looking at for what you want to do is to go ahead and go long, go bullish on that more assets that you would want to trade. So this is what Apple stocks has been giving us previously. Then this movement started 2022, early 2022, right? I'll say last year, early last year, this time last year, right? Then Apple stock started dropping, and can you see that we are now trading at 129? Before you actually got to a level its peak of 180 plus, it was trading about 180 plus, but now this price is now trading at 129. So this bearish move is not yet over. Will I say fortunately or unfortunately? This bearish move, there's more bearish move to come. That is it. And when you take a look at this 10 period moving average, now the price is trading below the moving average. You can see previously the price was trading above a 10 period moving average, but now this price is trading below this 10 period moving average. So we have no other option than to go ahead and sell on this Apple stock. So we will take a look at this to be a low or a drop. Then you can now consider this to be a pullback. Then we will take a look at this to be a low or a drop. Then we would now see this to be a pullback. We saw that this price dropped, kind of give us like a pullback, and now we are expecting a new drop that will take out these lows, which it has done that. We've taken out these lows. Even this lows too has already been taken out. You can see this huge candlestick wicks taken at the bottom. So if you zoom in further, which if you go to your daily time frame, you see that a pullback is happening at that level. So we will get into that soon. So above all, the full trend on this our Apple stocks is actually a bearish move. Or what we would want to look out for, especially if you're a trader, maybe month and long-term trader or position trader, all you do want to do is buy and sell, right? By the time this month will end, which is January, we would expect it to actually give us a bearish move. Now, this is a month of November. We actually opened and closed bearish for the month of November. If you take a look at the month of December, we also opened and closed bearish. So expect same movement in the month of January, this new year. So more bearish move is to come. That should now take us to the weekly time frame. Like I said, before you place your trade, you would want to know your trend. You know that market do make three movements, either an uptrend move, a downtrend move, or a range market move. So what we are seeing or getting here, what Apple stocks is playing out here is actually a downtrend move. So we have no other option than to go ahead and trade with it. Like they always say, the trend is your friend. So we have to make this trend our friend by going ahead to sell. So let's take a look at this week of moment bullish bearish move. So this is the week 1 for the bearish move, week 2 for the bearish move, week 3 for the bearish move, week 4 for the bearish move. So expect week 5 to actually give us a bearish move. So this week 5 will be this week that we are talking about. This is this first week of January. So by the time this price will close, right, market will end for the week. We should actually be trading, I think, around a level of 120, which I strongly believe. This week that just finished, we got to the level of 125. So this week that I are predicting for, since price is currently trading at 129, let's see by the time this week we end, we should be trading at 120. even lower than that. So have it in mind. Apple stock should be trading, I believe, should be trading at a level of 120 or even lower than that. So more drop is to come this week. You can also see this price still trading below the 10 period moving average. So like I always say, as long as your price is trading below your 10 period moving average, as long as we are trading below the moving average, then definitely all what you would want to do or watch out for is to go ahead and sell. So this is what we are having now. So this week we are getting a bearish move, right? So this week that we just talked about, expect a bearish move. Now that should now take us to the daily time frame. Now pay attention to this daily time frame. So if you take a look at the full trend on this daily time frame, we clearly can see that this is a bearish move. Lower lows and a lower highs is what's playing out here. Now take a look at this recent move that is being made on Apple stocks. We can see a lower lows and a lower highs. Price is dropping, that is one. Secondly, we are trading below the 10 period moving average. Like I do say, as long as you are trading below your 10 period moving average, then all what we would want to go ahead to do is sell. So let's start this movement from here, which is a drop, and we will take a look at this to be a pullback. We will take a look at this to be a drop, and here will be considered a pullback. Let's take a look at this again, a new drop. After this drop, what do you expect? Of course, a pullback. This is one of the reasons why we are currently on a pullback level. So let's see if this pullback level will get to the level of 131. Currently, we are trading at 129. So let's see if we can get to a level of 131. Then we would continue our bearish move on Apple stocks. So I believe once it gets to that level of 131, which is a level I believe price will reject, we should tap our 10 period moving average and find a rejection at that level. And if in case price eventually breaks above it, I believe it will break above it slightly and get to level of 133. So we can watch out for a level of 131, 133. So our pullback should give us that pullback. We should get a pullback to a level of 131 and a level of 133. Then we can go ahead and sell on this Apple stock. So Apple stocks will still be going bearish. Well, though on Thursday we actually had a bullish move. Same to it on Friday, we actually had a bullish move, which is on a pullback level. So once this pullback is over, expect more drops. That should now take us to the 4-hour time frame. So you can see the trend on the 4-hour time frame. Clearly, this is a sell movement, a bearish move. So we will go ahead and sell on this. So let's see this final eyes will be made, right? So once this final ice is being made, then we should start getting that drop for the week on Apple stock. So above all, this week, Apple stock, we should be expecting a bearish move.